Hey, how's everyone doing there tonight? This is Undead Nightmare 24, back with a video. Hope everyone's doing well, staying safe out there. This is going to be a Wednesday horror movie review. Um, I just watched a film earlier, and this is the one I'm going to review. It's going to be 1988's Primal Rage. This is an infectious film, horror film, and it was a pretty fun one. Let's get into this. It's directed by Vittorio Rambaldi. Stars Patrick Lowe. He also starred in Slumber Party Massacre 2. You got Cheryl Rutt and Bo Stevenson. He's a popular actor there. So that's the main cast there. This film basically, let's get to the plot of it. It surrounds itself around a college university, and there's these like doctors or scientists on there experimenting on an ape. They're trying to recover his brain tissue and become successful in this to become popular, very famous with this research. At the same time, they inject this rage virus into this ape, which makes him become violent and dangerous. And you got Sam and Duffy, who are trying to invest. They're journalists for the campus. They're trying to get a story, and they want to interview these guys, but they keep turning them down. These scientists and doctors. So one night they're drinking at the bar, and they decide. Well, Duffy decides he wants to break in and get a story, while Sam wants no part of this. So Duffy ends up, after leaving the bar and breaking in to get a story, at the same time he ends up meeting face to face with this ape, and the ape ends up escaping and biting him on the arm. And shortly after that, becomes infected with this virus, and he starts to worsen and worsen, and pretty much go on a rage, killing people or spreading it. And there's a pretty hilarious part in this where he's making this ridiculous ape sound. Let's get to that scene real quick there.
Back in the 60s, students were freaking out by the busload. Every night I had to come pull one out of a tree. What the hell was that? Come on.
Hope you guys enjoyed that, man. That was pretty hilarious to me. Anyways, as he's getting worse, they start to worry about him and his friend Sam. Pretty much they go on a double date with Lauren. She's the love interest of Sam, and she has a roommate, Valley Girl. So they end up going on a double date, Sam and Duffy, and Sam and Lauren are slowly falling in love with each other. And then you got Duffy, who's dating the friend, but he's still infected, and he ends up pretty much biting her in the neck. She gets infected, so it starts spreading throughout the campus. And at the same time, you got these three bullies that are harassing them. They're kind of like the jock bully type, and they have like a weird, funny name in this. I know it's like Love something. I don't remember it, but I know the lead bully. His name's Lovejoy, and he's pretty much trying to pretty much hit on all the girls on campus and sleep with them. And they're pretty much like this group that they're kind of like rapists, I would say. It's pretty bad, but anyways, they're out to get revenge on these guys because they wanted their girls, and they end up not able to get them. So they want a revenge plot. But Duffy's infected, and he has this like superhuman strength. He ends up roughing up one of them, the leader Lovejoy, and he wants some revenge on him. So he pretty much wants to get back at him. So they end up harassing the Lauren's friend, the Valley Girl. She ends up biting them and infecting them. So now it's spreading through these bullies who are already evil, and before you know it, they're just killing people left and right on this campus. Sam and Lauren are trying to help their friends out, get them some help because they know they're not right, and they're pretty much getting these vein-like faces with like these reddish eyes and dripping blood out of their mouths, which looks pretty cool. And they're just on a killing spree, and they're worried. So it ends up turning down to this end Halloween party where these bullies are already infected. They go on these skeleton costumes, and there's a funny scene in this one as well where these guys tell them, "Where'd you get those costumes from? The Goodwill?" And they end up jumping their car and tearing it apart. They're already infected and have the super strength as well. And these people end up running. They end up getting to this Halloween party and just going on a killing spree. And has some excellent gore in this film. This reminded me a lot of 28 Days Later. Not as post-apocalyptic, but It has that theme, that infectious theme, and also Rabid reminded me a lot of those films. And yeah, this one's a lot of fun. Has a great 80s soundtrack. Uh, Story solid. Kills are excellent. Yeah, like I really enjoyed this film, and I would give it a recommendation. It's definitely that 80s feel to it, not that we all love, man. And it's a great infectious film. I really had fun with this one. I'm gonna rate it about. I'd give this one a 4 out of 5, easy. I would definitely watch this film again. So that's gonna be it, guys. Please hit a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you've seen this film, what you thought about it, or if you haven't seen this film, I highly recommend giving it a watch. You can find this on Dark Force Entertainment, their website. It goes $20 plus, but it's definitely worth a pickup, and it's a rare film. So yeah, I would recommend watching this one. Like I said, so this is Undead Nightmare 24, back with the horror movie review. Hope everyone's doing well, staying safe out there, and keep it horror. Peace.
Don't think I'll fall down at your feet, or be a slave, or count every heartbeat. 'Cause I don't think I could lose you again. I still remember the pain. You know what it is. The last one man. Touch the knife, fire's full. Turn on the heat, let's lose control. Say the word, I'll be there. The lessons I learned, I don't really care. Say the word, take me high. As long as you're here in my arms, I can die. The faculty is very concerned about this year's event.
And if the antics of last year are repeated, then this year's Halloween ball will be the last.
Mr. Vice President, are you referring to the drinking?
Yes, I'm referring to the drinking, the drugs, the nudity, and the general lewd behavior that shames our entire university.
Another victim. You're just another victim, kid. You're just another victim. You're just another victim, kid.